The Bulls finally find the directions to the party, but how long will they stay?
This is Invest with Jacob.
Okay, guys, so the market tried to sell off in the morning, but the Bulls finally took control and ran it higher about 120 points up over the 4,300 region before the Bears tried to sell off at the close and after hours. Now the Bulls are trying to make another push higher. The question is this a real push and the Bulls are here to stay, or is it a drive-by? I'll get into all that in just 1 second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the S&P 500. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, so one thing that's really cool about being in the trading room is that you get the real-time market updates and you get training as well. So as you can see from these comments today, we went through a lot of real-time training today, and we made a quick adjustment at the open with the sell-off that made this move higher very predictable. So we're going to go through that on the chart, but as you can see from the comments, it's a great environment where people are trying to help each other. It's like a family in there, and that's really what I want is you guys to understand Elliott Wave Theory so you can do your own trading and understand how to run your own accounts. All right, so now let's jump into the charts and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 1 hour S&P 500 futures chart. And yesterday we talked about the move up to 4280 in this black ABC. And overnight we pushed it up to 4260, but not to 4280, so we missed our target by a solid 20 points. When that happens, it makes me skeptical that the pattern didn't follow through, that something else is going on, and we're not just starting the next move down. So as this move started down, the Bulls were pretty weak. We were waiting for one more push higher. We didn't get it at that time. And then it looked very impulsive to the downside, but what it looked like to me was a bigger ABC pattern was going to play out. And I warned the room at the bottom that we would be looking for that pattern on the bounce. And if we saw a 5-wave move up, which we did right here, okay, in wave 1 that I have labeled, then it was very likely that we would be playing out this bigger ABC towards 4280 to 4325. And that's what we got for the day. So just a quick adjustment to the ABC as this was all of A, and then we got B down, and now we're getting C up. Gave us a much cleaner look at what was going on in the structure. So that is one of the very valuable things about being in my trading room is the real-time market updates so that you can adjust your trades and your outlook on what's going on in real time based on what the market gives us. So this video is done the night before and it's a snapshot in time, but the real-time market updates are where the real value is. So as we got this move up, okay, the sell-off was pretty strong. It actually broke through the pivot, which had moved up quite a bit because wave 3 extended so far. But the move up has technically not invalidated, even though the pivot broke, and that's a strong warning. And the move down here, okay, is very sloppy. You've got this kind of quick sell-off and then the spike and then sell-off and spike. There's no clean 5-wave structure in this move here. So a little bit skeptical about this down move. Even though the pivot broke, it does look like the Bulls might have a chance to push one more time higher towards that 4325 region to complete wave C. Doesn't mean they have to, but this structure down is not what I would call impulsive. So if this is the start of the move down, it's going to be kind of an ugly trading down in a diagonal that we'll have to play out, and we'll have to see how that works out exactly. So we're getting a little bit of mixed signals here because the pivot did break, okay, but it didn't invalidate. We didn't come down to wave 1. All right, and so we do have a chance to have an impulsive move up here from the Bulls to complete this. So a little bit of mixed signals. I think we should probably go get one more high in this 4320 region before we start the next leg down. But again, that break of the pivot gives me a little bit of pause on that outlook. Now, we are zoomed in a bit here because I wanted you to be able to see this structure, but these two black lines are the black pivot, and we pushed up into it here for this wave 3 of C, I believe. Again, this could be all of wave 4, and the C could move over here if that was it. Now, if the Bulls do continue to push and break the pivot, okay, in that case, we have to step back and reassess what's going on because when the pivot breaks, that means that that count is likely to fail, so this black count would fail the move down in most cases. So we'll have to zoom out and see if we could possibly get a diagonal down, possibly a diagonal up, or possibly that red count that we've talked about over the last few days. So it'll depend a lot on the structure and how it plays out and how high above the pivot it goes. So we'll just need to keep an eye on that if the Bulls do push above the pivot. And if they do move directly lower from here, Okay, this is not impulsive at the top, so it's going to be a diagonal type structure if they're going to go down and try to get to the lows. And a break of this wave B low here at 41.83 would be a strong signal that they are going to try to make a direct move down from this area. But I think without an impulsive structure here, I would like to see one more high for the bears to sell against and then a move down. So our key levels to watch on the S&P, guys, are the high from yesterday here at 43.03. All right, if they break above that, then it's likely we're going to go ahead and complete this C wave and then move down. All right, and then the top of the pivot is the next key level up at 43.38. For the downside, the first key level will be the top of this wave 1 at 42.20 and then the bottom of this B at 41.83. Through those levels, and it's very likely we're heading lower down toward the lows. All right, guys, over on the NASDAQ, okay, it's choppy off of the high as well. It does not look impulsive to the downside. So I would like to see one more high on the NASDAQ as well in wave 4 here before getting that final push down in 5 towards that 12.5-100 region. Okay, guys, so remember wave 4 here came up into wave 1 territory, so this does track as a diagonal. So we have A, B, and then C wave is 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're looking for 5 down into that 12,500 region. Guys, if you like the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. Okay, there's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link and it will take you right over to our webpage. Once you get there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 amazing plans and they both come with a 7-day free trial because I want you to get in there, try it out, make sure you love it, become part of our trading family before you ever spend a penny. Okay, we have 2 incredible rooms. The first one is my room. It's the Invest with Jacob room. In there, you get real-time market updates like the one I gave out today where we shifted our count just a little bit and saw that C wave. You get all of my buy and sell alerts, as well as all of your Elliott Wave questions answered. Okay, I put out training videos in there that you can go through so that you can learn Elliott Wave Theory on your own, and we do real-time training as well. We do trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing trade, which means our trades can last anywhere from a few days to a few months, which is a little bit different than day trading rooms. So if you're looking for day trading as well as individual stocks, you're going to want to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, okay, as well as individual stocks, day trading, and PT's reduced risk binary method that absolutely crushes the market. It's so awesome. You really need to see it to understand it and see how powerful it is, but he uses it to kill the market, does a great job in there, and he's also started a challenge account, guys. He put $4,000 into an account where he trades mini ES futures so that you can learn how to build a small account into a big account. He's averaging 3 to 4% gains per week on that account. It's really awesome in there, guys. Very family-like. A great deal of trading as well as teaching in there so that you can learn how to become a better trader yourself. Okay, guys, so come on over and join us. We'd love to have you in there so we can make some money together. All right, guys, key takeaways for today. On the S&P 500 ES, we're looking for one more push higher from the bulls if we can get it. Okay, that would likely fulfill the C wave, and then we would look for a move down from there towards that 4,000 region. However, they can move it directly down. I just will not be sure how the structure plays out because this is very sloppy off the top, so we'll have to see how that looks. Our key levels here, okay, we'll be taking out the high for the move up at 43.03, the top of the pivot at 43.38, and then the top of wave 1 and the B wave down. The top of wave 1 is 42.20, and the B wave is at the 41.83 level. Over on the NASDAQ, we are looking for a possible push higher there as well to get one more high before the final push down in wave 5 to complete that move down into that 12,500 area. Guys, it is the weekend. Have a drink, enjoy your family, have a whole bunch of fun, get away from the computer, forget about the stock market, and I will talk to you next week.